So we're here today with Hannah Couzens and we're here to shoot our photography series. Now we're hopefully going to take you behind the scenes of a portrait shoot and how it works and the equipment that we use and the lighting that we use and usually a little bit of stress that comes with it. We'll try and control ourselves.
Always a little bit of stress.
Yeah,
that's what keeps us going.
Exactly. It'd be interesting to see how Nico reacts to me, seeing me every day and just being a bit normal. But obviously you've kind of got to get that out of him as well, which
this is it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing is that, I mean, he might just play with you and mess around with you because he knows you so well. So that's certainly been the case in my experience before, is sometimes if you know them well, they actually give you more grief. So yeah, no, for sure. And it'd be interesting to see what we come up with.
Yeah. I know that in my head, I want to do one setup really well. I want to have one kind of Vanity Fair, beautiful, one light that's going to hit him, that's going to be like really moody.
That sounds amazing. That sounds so nice. This is the sort of thing that sounds right up my street as well. But I don't really want to do sort of like 5 or 6 lights or something like that, because if something goes wrong, it's going to throw me off, and I actually want to concentrate on directing him and having some interaction with him. So I think for me, I mean, I'm probably going to do something similar. I've sort of traditionally always take with me my 3-foot octa wherever I go, so I'm probably going to be using that. But I'm quite interested to get the shadow out. I want to use shadow to sort of sculpt his face a little bit, because I think traditionally when you're sort of thinking of football pictures, you're thinking of like a kicker each side, one in the front, you know, or what we're used to seeing time and time again. So I think for me, as you've got me here to shoot in my style, I think I'm just going to stick to that as much as possible. But I have a tendency to go rogue, so who knows? Who knows what might happen? This could be a massive car crash. We'll just have to wait and see.
It will be fine. We'll get through it.
It'll be fine.
I'm going to use the 24-70 just to get a few kind of wider shots, and it means that then I've got a zoom and it's not just fixed. So yeah, it should be really fun. I've also got, I mean, these two of the lenses are always on standby. I love using the 24-70. It's one of the most beautiful lenses that I've got. I love shooting at 2.8 because it just blows out all the background. It's stunning. We're using all the Profoto lights today. So my main light is the 5-foot octa, and I've got the grid on it because the light just diffuses gorgeously over the subject, and it's so soft. And as well, Nico's got loads of tattoos and he's got great skin and great hair, so I think that will be perfect for him. And also with the boom arm, it means that we can move it up and down and we can see where the light looks best on him. We're very lucky because we've got a lot of space to play in, so yeah. So it should be good. I'm really excited to get some good shots of him today.
Okay, so at the moment, this always happens with me, is that I have so many ideas and I just need to I've got to cut that down because of course time is a massive issue. But for me, what I'm trying to do at the moment is think of how many different effects I can get very quickly without having to ask the player to do much. So I'm thinking, first of all, I'm going to be working around these 2 lights. I mean, this is my favourite modifier of all, and if I had my way, I'd have it everywhere all of the time. But what I'm thinking is if I can have this to my hand, add another kicker with the strip in the back, I can turn that on and off without having to ask him to move. But I'm also thinking I might take that off of here and light up the backdrop and put it at the bottom. And then I'm thinking, if there's time, I might also do a completely different look. I might do a high key look, which isn't usually me, but this is what I mean. I drive myself insane. I have all of these ideas, and as long as I've got time to execute it. So that's what I'm sort of trying to figure out at the moment. This is the A7R4. It's for a job like this, it's absolutely worth having those extra megapixels and just all that detail. I was debating what lens to choose, but it's always like, this is a 85 1.4 G Master. I love this lens, it's just super sharp. I like also the distance away from your subject as well. I feel like it's a nice comfortable distance so that we can have a conversation, keep engaged, but I'm not all in his personal space, and I'm also not shot with a telephoto over the other side of the room. So for me, this is going to be, well, I bet you I get to the end of it and I bet I don't change the lenses. I bet this is the one.
You can either trainers or that's up to you. It looks like Peaky Blinders, doesn't it? we're doing a photography battle, right? So Hannah first, okay? So I'll introduce you. So Hannah, this is Nico.
Can I turn you just a little bit that way? Perfect. So most of the time, I'm going to get you to sit a little bit taller than you would normally, so just pull your shoulder back. Okay, so my style, I quite like, you don't have to smile, so miserable's good. Perfect, okay, good, wonderful, thank you, Nico. Brill, you're going to bring your chin round to touch this way. Fantastic, good stuff. Exactly right, wonderful, well done. Good stuff. You hang there, love it. Super. Dude, don't need me anymore. Like that. I'm gonna leave. You don't need me at all. Good, 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 good. Okay, great. And then that can calm. Yeah, perfect, exactly. Wonderful, amazing. That move is perfect. Thank you, Nico. Is it comfortable for you to have one hand onto your shoulder? So if you go one up here. Yes. Love it.
I forgot the music, guys. I've got music. This is especially for you, Nico.
I love it. Perfect. Good. Down with the chin, just a little bit. Yep, perfect. Gonna go your chin down a fraction and then just push forward a touch. Perfect. It sounds weird, looks good. Good.
Right, you with me now? Oh, you can sit down and chill out now. This looks like The Godfather. God, I love it. It's different. Really beautiful. And then with your hands like this, so you were like this, but like go down like this and then kind of look at me. Stay where you are. And then let your hands drop. Okay, look this way. Right, if you want, I'll do my second set now. Is that easier? Yeah? Just take your top off. Move your feet out a little bit more. That's it. Really nice. I'm going to come here. Really nice. You okay? And then with your, actually this side, just look right, that's it, just as you are. Put one foot on the chair. Yeah? Sorry. That's it.
Excellent. Good, hang there. All right, nice. Can you fold your arms for me, Nico? Is that okay? Awesome, thank you. Perfect. Okay, let's move that shoulder. Back towards me, twist this way. Awesome, I like that. Good, and we'll do an arm fold up. 1 minute. Dare I? Yes, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, got it. Back to me, Nico. Is that it? Yes! Woo! I'm sweating.
We have finished the shoot, and Hannah, it was a little bit crazy.
It was a little bit crazy, but it was good. It was great. It's just how we like it. It's good. I love it.
Exactly, yeah. But I think we managed to do pretty much everything we set out to.
And actually, I got to confess, I probably just slipped something else in at the end as well.
Yeah,
It was like, why not? Why not? We're here, let's do it. So we had 15 seconds and I think we smashed it. So it's good.
Yeah.
We got it.
And thank you so much for taking part and actually coming up and like the long drive that you went
No,
through.
don't be silly.
But thank you.
Thank you for having me because it's been so much fun. It's right up my street. I love
Good.
everything manic and last minute. So thank you for having me. More to the point. Thank you.
Pleasure. Hopefully you come back and we can do it again.
Of course. Every
Thank
week.
you. Yeah,
Thanks,
exactly.
Victoria. Thank you.